Hi everyone, I'm Maria. My case study is on Redfield hotels. So the scenario is, so the Vice President, Jake Harding, he's starting to look for candidates because his district manager, Jason, he got offered another job at a really good hotel, and they're offering him $20,000 more a year, including bonuses. And he has to make the decision by June 1st. But Jake Harding, the vice president, he is going to be going to Japan on business, looking at other properties for the hotels. So Jake has to start the hiring process now since it's the beginning of May, and he wants to get this new candidate or this new employee trained and have one just in case as a backup. So he has 3 candidates that he's looking into, Bill, Brenda, and Keith. All right, so there's some human resource issues that stand out to me. So Jason, since he has another job lined up, but he's still deciding if he's going to take it, this is a problem because he needs to make the decision, and the company needs to have something lined up so that nothing happens, so that there isn't an issue in the future, in that couple of weeks. Jake, the vice president, doesn't want to hold off because he has a trip, and this can cause problems if he doesn't have a district manager for the Eastern district. And that maybe if Jason leaves and there's a new candidate that has more skills than Jason did, then they're going to have to offer that new employee more money, which kind of sucks because then they're going to have to give more, and they're going to have to look into all of the finances for the company and see if they can give them more money. So the first candidate is Bill Stower. Bill was a manager at another hotel chain in Mexico. He was great. He has great technical ability and is efficient in operations. Those are some of the good things. The cons: Bill has a very conceited and harsh personality that can make other employees and managers angry, especially because he would be new and those other employees have been working there for a while. It could cause some conflicts. Jake would also have to give Bill an extra $25,000 over Jason's current salary, which is kind of a lot. So yeah. The second candidate is Brenda. Some pros or some good things about her is that she's a fast learner. She has a great personality, and also her former or her current boss, Sharon Copel, she thinks that she's a great technical and she has great human relation skills. Brenda does not have any district manager skills because she hasn't been one, but she was a manager at her previous job, and a pro for her, for the company, would be that they can give her $10,000 less because she isn't she's not as experienced as these other candidates. Cons would be that she's never been in that the district manager position, and Jake is concerned that she might not have those conceptual skills for this job. The third candidate is Keith Burns. Keith Burns actually works for Redfield Hotels, but he works for the South Central District. This district is kind of smaller, so yeah. There's only 5 properties, and he's actually doing really good, and they've given him raises, which shows that he's a very good worker. The cons is that Keith is a micromanager. Other workers do have some problems with him, but he is well liked. He's just very, as I said before, he's a micromanager, so he likes it going a certain way. If Keith moves to this position at the Northeastern District, he will have more work, and they will have to give him a raise because he is getting more work, which again, the company would have to look into the finances to see if they actually can give him another bonus. But also Jake, the vice president, would have to move people around and probably hire another person for the other district. So recruiting and hiring process. So from chapter 1, I found a quote actually in the book, and it says that recruitment is the process through which the organization seeks applicants for potential employment. Selection refers to the process by which the organization attempts to identify applicants with the necessary knowledge, skills, and abilities and other characteristics that will help the organization achieve its goals. An organization makes selection decisions in order to add employees to its workplace, as well as transfer existing employees to the positions. So Jason is doing the process of selection. He's seeing which candidate would be best for the Redfield hotels in the Northeastern District. He's also looking into transferring Keith Burns to another location, so he's using some of these techniques and recruitment and hiring processing in this case study. So I did best course of action. I personally think that if you're trying to save the company more money, that Brendan would be the best option. She doesn't have to experience with the district as a district manager, but Jake thinks that within a year she will become a good manager. She's a fast learner with a great personality. People might get along with her. People can help her out if she needs help. Now, if she was hired now, before June 1st, when Jason has to make his decision to move to that other company, he can actually start training her, and she can start learning the processes. She also can be offered less money, like I said before. Bill Stower could be a good option also. He worked as a district manager for a hotel in Mexico, like I said before also. He could be a good asset with new perspective, but the only downside would be obviously giving him more money. And then Keith Burns, again, he's great. He's a great manager, but they would also have to give him more money. And then the probable outcome, if Jason takes the other job that is giving him $20,000 more with annual benefits by June 1st, then Jake will hire one of the candidates to replace him. Brenda would most likely be the best option for the company because she is very smart and kind. The hotel is also paying her less than Jason's salary, and they could save some money. And that's all.